My name is Matt Rich. I'm the senior pastor here at Unity Presbyterian Church. I want to welcome you to this week's edition of Life Together. This coming Sunday is February the 4th, another amazing, wonderful day of worship and service for us here at Unity, and I do hope that you will come and be a part. You can join us for worship here in the sanctuary, 8:45 and 11 o'clock. If you're unable to join us in person, you can find us online, Facebook, YouTube, the church website, all options for joining us online. But this coming Sunday is Scout Sunday. That's an annual event here at Unity where we have opportunity to recognize and support the ministry of the scouting program here at Unity. And so that means that the scouts from Troop 108 will be helping to lead worship at the 8:45 service, and the Cub Scouts and their leaders from Pack 108 will be here to be a part of worship leadership and worshiping with us at the 11 o'clock service. A unique opportunity each year, and we have opportunity to celebrate it together. We're grateful for the work and the ministry of the Scouts here at Unity Presbyterian Church. So come and join us as a part of this time of celebration with them on Sunday. We'll also be celebrating communion this week. It's the first Sunday of the month, and that means we'll have opportunity to celebrate communion together. This time we're kind of back in our normal pattern of passing the elements, bread and the juice in the pews. So you'll be serving one another as we celebrate communion this week. If you're joining us online, then be sure to grab some juice or some crackers and bread that you might be a part of celebrating communion with us, even if you are at home. We also continue our journey through the Gospel of Mark. I'll be preaching this week from Mark chapter 8. We're jumping ahead just a little bit. This is the story of the feeding of the 4,000. That's right, the feeding of the 4,000. Just like all the other Gospels, Mark records earlier the feeding of the 5,000, but it's the only Gospel that records a second feeding of a crowd, this time 4,000. So we'll think about the similarities, differences between these two events, what this might mean for us as the church, how we perhaps are transformed by Jesus in the same way that this small amount of bread and fish fed thousands and thousands. Could that be the case for us and for our ministry as well? We'll be thinking about what does that mean about who Jesus is and the impact in the world of the Messiah coming into our hearts, into our lives, into this world today. We'll be thinking about all that together this Sunday in relation to that text from Mark 8 about the feeding of the 4,000. We'll continue to worship on Sunday evening as well this week, February 4th. This is an opportunity for us to engage in our Taizé worship service. It's a quiet, prayerful, contemplative, chorus-driven music service that takes place at 5 p.m. in the historic sanctuary. So I hope that you'll come and join us and be a part of that time for worship together as well. So it's a wonderful full day of worship together. It's also a day for ministry and service, as we have opportunity to both have Peanut Butter and Jelly Sunday, which is our monthly opportunity to bring items for the Fort Mill Care Center. And also we are joining with the Growing Christians group, our 4th and 5th graders, as well as the outreach ministry team to collect supplies for Presbyterian disaster assistance buckets. These are buckets that are produced ahead of time of disasters and put in warehouses and locations around the country so that when a disaster comes, the Presbyterian Disaster Assistance can immediately respond with items needed to help with cleanup and recovery. So you'll see there's a list of those items available that you might donate. There's also an Amazon wish list. You can just click there, order items, and have them delivered directly here to the church. So lots of opportunities to be a part of supporting this ministry together. Looking ahead, we are rapidly approaching the season of Lent. We'll have our Ash Wednesday service on Wednesday, February the 14th. That's an evening service here in the sanctuary. There will be prayer stations available all day that day. If you'd like to be a part of coming by the church through the historic sanctuary and being a part of various prayer stations and activities as a part of beginning that Lenten journey. Our Lenten journey this year, we will be continuing in the Gospel of Mark, but we're going to really spend it in that second half of the Gospel. So we're going to spend the whole season of Lent with Jesus in Jerusalem. What does it mean this last week of his life? We're going to spread that out over the course of the whole season of Lent. It's going to be a wonderful study and a unique opportunity for us to really dive deep into Jesus' last life this Holy Week throughout the season of Lent ahead. So we're looking forward to that as well. Looking ahead just a little more, I hope that you will also be a part, that you also have already signed up to be a part of the 6 Needs of Every Child event for parents, for grandparents, for caregivers, for anyone else who's interested in the life of children. That's taking place on Saturday, February the 24th. We've got the authors of that book coming from New Zealand to be with us for that day. It's a unique opportunity to combine science as well as faith formation in ways that truly support and nurture the spiritual lives of our children and youth. So sign up and be a part. It's a wonderful chance. And also share it with your friends, with your community, that we might have a large crowd to come, because this is a unique and wonderful opportunity we don't have often here at Unity. And I hope that you will be a part of that as well. As you can see, lots coming up over this month ahead of February, and we look forward to the chance that we have to worship and serve the Lord faithfully together. So come and join us. God bless you, and we'll look forward to seeing you soon.